something good to make a video about tonight. What should I do? Let's see. What do we got here? That's a good joke. You see, in my last video, I said that it's not coming until at least April. I would personally be surprised if we saw it in March. Oh, that's funny. Let's open the app. Let's just see. What? That is right, my brothers. I led you astray. I totally thought that we would not have this content anytime soon. I thought that we would see a lot more of it when we're at the Capital Games trip, and here we are. We got the raid. We didn't have to wait until August. We have got the raid, and we've got Darth Sion, and we've got Visas Mar in the game. Their marquee events are now live. Now, Mobile Gamer already showed you guys a lot about Darth Sion. I think he's a very good character, and after testing him out a bit myself, I can probably give him an endorsement to go ahead and invest in that character if you have the funds to do so. But I also think he will probably work at 3-4 stars. He works very, very well. Great character. But I want to show you a little bit more about this Sith Triumvirate raid, and I hope, by the way, before we get into that, I hope you guys are taking advantage. We've got one of the best deals I have ever seen for mods, where all of the mods are now being sold for a temporary amount of time for credits, and they're selling really good mods and some at discounted rates. And so go ahead, my dudes, look in here, find mods with speed secondary. This would be a great example one. I'm actually being picky because you can see I bought this one here that had 5 speed on the bottom, have the most upgrade potential. It's a gold mod. It's a health circle, so I'd kind of prefer, you know, something else, but maybe it'd work good on a character like, I don't want to say Barris, but if that's what you're into, you know, if you're one of those guys, it might be a good mod for her. But whatever the case is, go ahead and check that out. It's a very good deal, and you can refresh this store if you didn't know for only 15 crystals. So I flew through probably 200 crystals just refreshing to find a few good mods, and I was able to pull 2 15 speed secondary mods as a result, this being one of them that upgraded later on. So great deal to check out. So I am sure by now all of you are getting your butts thoroughly whipped by Darth Nihilus in Phase 1 of the new Sith Triumvirate raid. This is very new. We have so much to learn about this raid, so I'm a little hesitant to even make a video about it. But I was able to find some teams that seem to be working really well as a starting point. And again, this is only Tier 6. We're not even to the heroic tiers yet. It's something that's going to take a lot of living into. But I do want to show you this. Raid Jedi training seems to be pretty essential to most of these team compositions, and a big reason for that is because she's got unresistible turn meter removal on her mind tricks ability, which seems to work very effectively on Darth Nihilus, and you compare that with some other resistance characters to yield optimal results. So I'm showing some screenshots of some teams that have been able to do high damage. In this video, I'm not going to show off how amazing I can do with my Raid Jedi training team and get incredible amounts of damage, but I do just want to give you some initial attack strategy tips, because there's some things about Darth Nihilus maybe you don't want to take the time to learn, you don't want to study it, you want to just kind of know what's the practicality, what do I need to do, or some things that maybe you didn't think about. So to look at this, let's look at the details of the raid first before I go into attack it. If you look at Darth Nihilus here, so this is Phase 1, some things I want to call out. It's different than the Darth Nihilus we're used to. There's similarities, but there's also differences. His ability, Lord of Hunger. At the start of his return, Darth Nihilus recovers 3% protection. And keep in mind that protection will not count towards your damage total. So you want to keep that bar down as much as possible. And it says, in addition, whenever an enemy damages Nihilus with a basic ability, he inflicts defense down on them for 1 turn, and here's the kicker. If they already have defense down, they lose 25% protection, and Nihilus gains that much protection. So, and these effects can't be resisted. So, avoid attacking Nihilus with basic abilities at all costs. In this video, I'm actually going to experiment with not attacking him with basic abilities at all, so that I can avoid taking any of that protection loss or defense down at all. So here's the team I'm going to use, and I'll talk through some of my decisions here. I'm going to use Rey Jedi Training, BB-8, and R2. I really like having this trifecta in there. BB-8's going to be... BB-8 is just an amazing raid character because BB-8 has Illuminated Destiny, and it's just... It does a lot to help increase the survivability and the damage of your team. R2-D2 is going to be able to stealth who you want to. And so the goal is going to be, I'll get into it in a second, you're going to want to time it so that you're stealthing the person and choosing who Nihilus has to annihilate. And so you can put that phase ability on the right character so that Darth Nihilus plows through them and they stay alive, which seems to be very effective. All right. So, a few things to keep in mind as you approach this phase. It's very tricky, and it's definitely something that is going to take a lot of trial and error. So, Unbreakable Will is the phase ability, and this is what's so hard to figure out. And I've done a lot of trial and error here. I've had it work very well, and I've had it completely crash and burn. If you time it right, then the battle can go very well, especially with this team in particular. So, you can see here this blue icon. This is the signal for Unbreakable Will being available to that character. And so Rey is able to use it, but it is not active. So I need to time when this is active. You'll see when it's Rey's turn, a little icon will show up here on the right that I can activate Unbreakable Will, which will force the enemies to attack me. And if Nihilus annihilates me, I will not die. And that comes it takes a bit longer than you expect. My issue here has usually been using Unbreakable Will too early and then getting annihilated rather than using it too late. So that is something to keep in mind. And then over here you can see the Sith Assassin has the blue icon over her head, and that means that when I kill Sith Assassin, I will have the opportunity to give Unbreakable Will to somebody else. And so that is something to keep in mind because we want to apply that at just the right time. And if Rey has used it and it's not available anymore, then we want to make sure somebody else gets the opportunity to, so that when Annihilate goes off, it does not totally kill us. And you'll notice here, I am not using any basic abilities on Darth Nihilus. In fact, if I have to use a basic ability, I will use it on one of the side troopers if possible, on let's see, on Sith Marauder or on Sith Assassin. All right, here I'm not going to use Unbreakable Will yet. There's still 5 left until Annihilate. So let's see. Let's do Mind Tricks, and you can see that actually does reduce the turn meter for Darth Nihilus, which is very, very nice. And we're getting close here to using Illuminated Destiny. Still 5 on the cooldown meter. I'm going to wait to use it. We'll keep using special abilities. All right, he is down to 3. Okay, so this is where I'm starting to get a bit antsy. I'm probably going to wait for Nihilus to take one more turn, and then I'm going to want to use it. All right, so I'm still not going to use it. Let's attack the middle. And pretty much I'm just going to avoid when I'm doing this for now. Again, a lot of this attack strategy may change, will change. I'm sure it's still day 1, but I'm going to completely avoid the 2 side characters, Sith Marauder and Sith Assassin, completely, unless I need to attack them to gain Unbreakable Will, or if I need to use a basic ability. That's going to be my kind of general mood here. All right, so now is where I definitely want to use Unbreakable Will. I need to get Rey a turn. There's only 1 left until Annihilate is able to be used. So let's go ahead and use that. Boom, okay. Ooh, it's so tempting to do turn meter reduction, but I'm going to have to use it because he's going to get a turn, I think. All right, but I don't know. I might see, even then I might have used it too early. Okay, here he goes. Nope, we're gonna get it. Nope, see, I used it too early. I think Rey's gonna get a turn here, and Unbreakable Will might not be available to us. We will see. We will see. Oh, okay, so we get to use Illuminated Destiny, which feels great, but Rey's gonna get a turn here, and she may end up getting annihilated, and I can't attack Sith Assassin. That may be an RNG thing that we want to balance here. Yeah, see, look, she's going to lose it. Okay, so somebody else is going to get it here, so I've got to get this on somebody right away. BB-8 needs a turn. Ooh, it's going to be close. Oh. Oh, okay, well, at least he attacked the resistance trooper. So that is what's so tricky about this. It's hard to time that just right, but I've done it a few times, and when it does happen, it works very well and definitely to our favor. But gosh, that sucked. Of course it's not gonna happen when I'm recording, right? Okay, R2-D2 is in trouble. I feel like it would be nice to find a way to get a healer in here because Nihilus bypasses protection so much. All right, still 3 left on the cooldown meter. Let's go ahead and wait to use this. Okay. Ooh, I've got a basic ability here. I'm going to use it on the side. I'm going to use this one on the side too. Okay, let's go ahead and do this in the middle. 31,000 damage. That is nice. It's really fun to be using Scavenger Ray again. Let's take some turn meter off. You know, in spite of losing Resistance Trooper, I think things are going altogether pretty well. I really wish that I would have been able to keep him alive, though. Dang it. All right. Okay, let's do this. And we're probably going to get another... Okay, boom, Illuminated Destiny. All right, I think that's our 3rd Illuminated Destiny. That's very good. Ideally, you're going to be able to use this all the way down to about where Enrage is active, especially with the Gear 12 team. I think that's realistic. In some of my tests, I got very, very close to that. Okay, so we've got 2 available to use Unbreakable Will, 1 on the cooldown for Nihilus. Oh, should I wait? Should I wait? I'm going to wait this time because last time I should have and I didn't. And we got to reduce turn meter, and so I think that ended up being a pretty good move. All right, let's leave BB-8 open. Do that again. Oh, please don't get another turn. Boom. Okay, so that's a trick. I just figured this out. So when he does his Drain Force and then he attacks again, he's not going to go straight into Annihilate. So you want to wait until it's totally open to use that. And so based on the turn meter here, I think I'm going to let BB-8 use it. I'm going to leave Rey Jedi Training open. And BB-8 has a turn. Okay, so now we've got BB-8 with Unbreakable Will. Nihilus should attack him. Boom, and it worked. Look at that. Okay, I got it to work once. Very, very good. Okay, let's see if we can do it twice. Oh, shoot, I basicked him. Crap, I should not have done a basic ability there. That was very bad. Bad Cubs fan, Han. Okay, I've got a special, so I can do it this time. Okay, let's reduce turn meter. He's already down to 2 on the turn meter or on the cooldown for Annihilate. Okay, shoot, look at BB-8. BB-8's in trouble. Let's go. Oh, wait, what? I just did a basic on his... Oh, man, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? BB-8's dodging like a champ, though. Okay, let's attack over here because we only got a basic. That time I did it right. Okay, BB-8... You know what? Let's use Unbreakable Will again. Keep BB-8 alive for now. I think that's a good idea. And then maybe Rey can use it come Annihilate time, and that will help. Okay, so now it's Annihilate time. Will Rey get another turn? I don't think she will. Let's go ahead and use it. All right, let's do this on the middle. Boom. Oh, and he used it on BB-8, who was already down and gets to now use Illuminated Destiny so we can apply some additional damage. Okay, let's attack the side because it's a basic. Let's do it again. And you know what? I kind of want to gain another Unbreakable Will use, so let's do that. And see, when you get Unbreakable Will to work, look how this works. I'm surviving a lot longer than I would have otherwise, which is very, very, very beneficial. Okay, let's wait to use it. Rey's going to be the lucky... Scavenger Ray is going to be the lucky one this time. BB-8's in trouble, though. Oof, ouch, that sucks. Okay, let's basic on the side here. It's just the 2 Rays left. This is like we're in the mirror room of The Last Jedi. Oh, and we got to Enrage. All right, and we are defeated. So let's see here. 4,781,621 or 629 damage. All right, so overall, pretty good damage. I'm seeing better damage numbers out of several teams, but I think I probably would have done better if I would have been able to time Unbreakable Will a bit better. So something to keep in mind here is to use it after Nihilus does his Drain Force, and then he'll do a basic, and then Annihilate is open. That's about when you want to use it. I kept using it a bit too early, and I think that was part of my problem. So that's the Phase 1 of the Sith Triumvirate Raid. I'm sure we will have plenty more to discuss as we look at Phase 2, 3, and 4. What are some of your takeaways about the Sith Triumvirate Raid? Are you bashing your head against a desk? I know I sure am. That's okay. We are going to get through it. Let me know how you feel down in the comments below. Share some attack strategy tips. And you know what? Come join my Discord server. I have a lot of information on my Discord server about the raid. A lot of people are troubleshooting, talking through strategy, sharing team composition, sharing attack strategy tips, and it's been a really productive experience for a lot of us. So go ahead and join that if you haven't already. But whatever the case is, guys, thank you so much for joining me for the video. And as always, my brothers, don't forget.
For my dead body. Sorry about the mess.